Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play into Krastorio 2, where we last episode got a ton of heavy and light oil up and running, and got some fuel for our vehicle. That is gonna make it a lot easier to get around the base, since we are moving quite far at the moment, so that's gonna be good. So for today's episode, I want to set up some rare materials, or rare metals even, so we can get that processed and used for our processing units. The rest we pretty much have, so that should be somewhat of an easy setup. But to do that, I want to move this one up further and set this up in a somewhat better way. So firstly, let's just cut this one up into our little setup here. Might want to get some better ones at the end, so we can actually jump the entire distance. Can we jump from here to there? Of course not. Can we jump from here to there? Oh, that can just reach. That is perfect. So it means we can jump things across and get things hooked up a lot more nicely. One thing we have to fix before we do this is actually hooking up this part a bit better. That also means that we should get petroleum up in our bus lane. Can we call it that? That's what we want to call it now at least. So if I take these two, just line it up to right there. That should mean that we can get petroleum in that lane, instead of right here in the middle of a cell. I actually think that's a good solution to these problems. So that'll be 1, 2, the third one above. So 1, 2, the third one above. Take this one, please. Here to what's going to be around here. And there we are. There we are. That's petroleum in. That means we can remove all this junk. And then we have petroleum flowing this way. That also means we'll have to hook this up a bit differently. So you can go away. You can go away. And we'll just get you up here instead. Can we fit it in somewhere? Maybe right here. Look at that. Lines up so nicely. That's all petroleum hooked up again. Slowly activating everything that needs it. And these are just standing by. So that means you can go away and you can go away. And then we'll just take it from these small buses going out. I'm actually quite pleased how this works. I did not plan this, but to be honest, it is very useful to keep these clean. And we have a lot of ways of getting things around. Of course, we have to think about a way when we have to turn it. But yeah, we'll just say we won't do that. So plastic away, plastic away. And then let's do a much better setup for this. Firstly, please remove all of you. All of that. And yeah, we'll just leave this for now and get plastic set up. Let's do an extremely simple setup, as we've done so many times before. Plastic, like that. Let's get... We could use loaders for the coal to save some more power. But that would mean that we have to make it... Would it be one wider? Oh, we can actually space these out one to get room for the pipe. No, never mind. What if we do this instead? No. Yeah, if we shift it around like this, we might actually be able to do what I want. So this will jump in here and out there. In here and out here. I think this should work. Let's just get a fourth one down to confirm my theory. So right there. that should actually be fine in terms of inputs. So if we turn this way, do the outputs down here. Can we then get things to split it out so we actually save all the power in the world by doing this? We'll need to do a bit of finicking to do it. We'll probably have to do this. So if we do that and that, then the top one will continue on. So we do this and that, and you'll just continue over this way, and then do the same thing again. It does take maybe one more room up, but I think it looks better, and we will save a ton of power doing this. And we'll just need some pipe right here. Adding fuel, adding fuel, adding fuel. And then we should be able to expand this over a few times. So let's add you on the end. Might not be necessary, but that should make it completely modular. To right here. And we probably should move all of this into this one. But I can't be bothered with it right now, so we'll just do it for this cell, to be honest. So we'll just get you in this way instead. And then you can just do some, let's use the red ones. They jump a bit further. To right here, and just let it go out and back on the line. And you can just do this to empty out, so I don't have too much in my inventory. That is not something I want. Let's just drop the rest on the belt. There we go. So that is this fixed. That means we can remove all of you to down here and up this way. And then we just need this one to output plastic that way. Then we'll just kinda flip it around. Can we just take this and do that? Think so. Might have to switch these up a bit, unless we just want the coal to go around. We need 1 second, so this will need pretty much the entire belt. So let's solve this instead. So you can go away. And we'll just do this again. So what's it here and here? In, and this way. Then we should be able to take this and just put it down here. Take you and put you down wherever we need it. So there, and there we go. Well, would you look at that? And we can pretty much skip this part to get nothing wasted. So how do you think about that build, guys? We just need a bit of power. Can we luckily fit it in right here to power all of them? Oh, that is a beautiful setup. That gives it all power, and we are able to just take this one more time and put it in below if we want to. But wow, guys, look at that. I am extremely pleased with that setup. That turned out way better than I had expected. That just means that we'll have to get the plastic up here. Maybe add in a small buffer, as we always do. You can kind of go away. So you can go up this way. Let's give ourselves a bit of a buffer. That should go in and out, and boom. That will be our plastic out again. Pretty much sorting out this system. Please buffer our row. I think that is good enough, or just this because I want to see if anything is not flowing correctly. So that is exactly what I wanted. Now to hook up you, another place. Go up this way. And we'll just take you from in here. Jump you to out there. Let's just get some of these back, because I know they will jump to the correct place. And jump here to there. And voila, that is plastic back on the bus and ready to go. Then we just need the coal to go in this way and hook up to these two. We could just line it up right next to this one. So what if we just steal that part? Probably have to do it without all of. So right there, that will all get flown in. We'll just have to change the direction, and then we can get this into these ones. But as we know, we will have to turn this into a red belt. Oh, we could actually run it here instead to save some belt. Oh well, I'm still fine with this. We could make it a bit different, but we will have to do this if we want to supply 2 lanes, and I might want to do that. So this means that 1 red belt should supply both of these at the moment. And here comes out, in, and perfect. So that is good. We'll have to change you to red. That is what we just learned. So please take you. Please jump a stone to give ourselves a bit of room. That was not enough room. We have to get it from here. Give ourselves a red splitter. There. With a little jump. And you can go in this way. And then we'll just change these to go around. Right now we have to upgrade. This is not going to support more than one side. Because we know we'll need 1224. And it's only about putting 15 at the moment. That should only give us half. And then we just need to hook up the petroleum. We'll just do it right here at the end. Or just steal it right here from the bus. I love this, guys. This is bloody brilliant. I don't know if you have ever done it like this before. I at least haven't. But these loaders are making builds look so much cooler. And look at that. Wow. I don't even... Can this even output without getting it to red belt? It gives 24. This can output a blue belt right now. So I will have to give it at least a red one, or else we'll never support what we have. That means we have a red in. But that will give us a ton of plastic, and that'll just consume all of our coal trying to make plastic. Just look at this, guys. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And I'll activate all of this. I'll activate these as soon as these fills up. So that is entire plastic setup running. Oh, I can watch this for days. Yeah, just keep flowing. Or as Dory would say, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Oh god, I'm sorry. That was a horrible reference. But yeah, that is our plastic setup. So what was we started with? We started metals, and we pretty much did all of this just to to clear out the small amount of pipe we just had right here. Oh, sorry, belts. So now we'll do the next thing, and that's pretty much hooking up our rare... That's this backyard here. Hooking up this. Luckily, just getting these working should be easy enough. You can just stay right here and gather it all. And then we should have a smeltery array over here. And let's get you away. And let's just steal this one. Oh, the coal has completely dried out from these. That is something we'll have to go and remember to set up again. Because right now coal is not going into our smelters. So that's going to be an issue very, very soon. But we can steal this part. Let's just take it to here. I don't know how much we need. But this should be at least some of it. Thank you. Add you into right here. Should give us some kind of setup. Just to get all this flown in. And then we do need the coal to flow in. Kind of have to steal it from out here. Or just steal it from our plastic right now. Since I have a feeling this is gonna fill up very, very soon. So what if we just steal a small amount from right here? I don't think it would mind. I think it mind. So let's just siphon off a small amount for our rare materials. Or rare metals even. I don't know why I keep calling materials. Because it's most definitely just metals. And in. There we go. You will all change to this one. And let's do it before it fills up with things. That's everything we need for that. Then we just need the rare metals. And then we are good to go. In terms of getting things out. Don't know why I turned it this way. Please stop here for a second. I should probably turn you another way. Just to get it out the right way. So let's just switch you around for a second. And turn you this way instead. I think we'll have a much better success with that. There we go. And let's drag you all the way down. Move you up one more. So I can actually jump in our coal. There we are. Much better. And then we have this one do the same. Just go around the back. Here is some drones. Oh, what? Oh, we need something to mine this. Did not notice that at all. But if we make, that should probably be, we might just make it right here on site. What does this need? Hydrogen, chlorine, no, it's just chlorine we need. That's probably just some water. Just need chlorine. Can I make that? Okay, let's just check that out. Why doesn't it say I need that for processing? Is it because I need it for mining? Is that why it's not? There it is. Oh gosh, that is a lot longer process than I knew. So that means we'll have to get lithium. Luckily, we already made that. That is made mineral. Okay. Well, I should probably have checked this out before I started to set this up. So we need to find mineral water before we can continue. Do we have any mineral water anywhere? That's crude oil. Crude oil. Where is mineral water from? Okay. I see that nowhere what we need. Well, that is not a good sign. We probably have to go scouting at some point to figure out where that is at. Which is a bit annoying. So let's just... Yeah, otherwise we have to convert it, but that's way into the future. And this is just pump jacks. That is a good question where we get those from. That is a very, very good question. Oh, well, that's one thing I'll have to figure out probably in between episodes because, yeah, we can't do anything before we find it. As simple as that. That will pretty much just make it so this can't go. Oh, wait. Ah, haha. Water electrolysis. Electrolysis. I think that's probably butchered that quite a bit. But luckily we do have those. So what if we just place one down? We didn't make it right here. We'll need sand and water. But it has only these two in output, and we could probably make a flare stack. Where is the flare? It's not called the flare stack, is it? It is called the fluid burner. This one should be able to help us with the byproduct we have. And then we just need sand. So yeah, let's just set this up here. That will be fine, and water we can just grab from the main bus. I just want this to work. Okay, guys. We don't need to find mineral water in the world. We have some solution right here. Is this going to be a good solution? Probably not. It's probably going to be a horrible solution. But at least we can get it to work. So you. Let's do it something like this. Will that give us what we need? Because that will give us this. Can they mine it fast enough? I hope. Then we'll just put... What does hydro used for? Hydro is used for fuel, ammonia. Can make water. I kind of just want to burn it at the moment since I don't have anything to use for it, and it is very, very easy to do. So let's set you up. You'll just kind of burn off the excess. Water in. I will grab you from out here. Can we take you across right here? And what if we take water in this way? And stop you here, and we should be able to jump across this without getting in the way of our miners. Let's see. To here, nope, to there. So that will be the water in. As soon as we hook up the pipe out here. So that's one part of it. Then we also need stone in. For the crusher, that's gonna supply this one with all the sand in the world. With 2 of these. So sand can just kinda go maybe here at the bottom. don't need a lot, we just need it to work. And into a loader. That will give us a... Yeah, run against the wall a little lighter, I don't care. That will give us the sand. The sand we're going to put in here, it'll output these two. This one will be used to mine raw materials. How fast does we produce it? 20 every 3 seconds. This is never gonna work. This needs 250. Oh god, this setup is doomed from the start. I will have to do somewhere else. I just want to see how this looks when we turn it on. Because that is... yeah, that is not an optimal thing. God. That was a bit annoying that I didn't notice that. A bit annoying indeed. But at least then we have the stone flowing in. And this one can probably supply a ton of these. 10 cent every 3. This one makes every 1. So this one can supply 3 of these. So we could hook up a lot more. I just want to see how hungry this one is for that. Before we hook up something more right here. Okay, so we can... oh, we need... wait, is that determined by how many we have? Nope. But they are mining now. So maybe this is enough to get it flowing. So it's 20 per miner that mines 6. Oh, don't get stuck on that. Oh, well, they'll probably figure it out as we get along. Okay. So we'll need to add 3 of these. Or make an entire cell just for processing chlorine. How much is chlorine used for? I can already tell we'll have to... look at it. Why can't I find it? Oh, because I spelled it wrong. CH. So how much are you used for? Mining for that one, and that is about it. Which this one is used for... oh, it's used for a few things. Or we can just do regular light all with that. So it's not used for that much, so it's pretty much just used for this. And how many do you need? You need 3 every 12 seconds. And we process... and you go right there. The same rate as the rest. Should we just set it up here? It should be rather easy to do. Let's just do that quickly and take this away. I think that is the only logical solution for this. We can still keep you, you can just go this way with us. So I don't think... oh, we might be able to jump it over if we just do this. Then we'll just get all the stone with us, going further. And you can jump from here to here and continue. To there and go this way. That also means that we'll have to change you one more time to get out of this one. Oh, we need to start some science. I really want to get this done before I end the episode, I think. Pollution purifying. Hopefully we can get something out of it. We can. Dirty water. That's perfect. That one. Rocket fuel. There. Something to do. Something to work with. All of you, please just disappear. And then we're actually pretty close to having this solved, which we might as well have done in the first place then. Look how much easier that would have been if we just done that from the start. Oh well. But that also means that we can easily hook up this one now. With crushers, you could supply 3. Was that what we determined? So let's build it in here for now. Getting electrolyzers. Can we get all 3 to touch? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that actually does touch. That's perfect. Let's give ourselves 1 space. 1, 2. We won't be able to fit in 2 anyway, so we might as well do it right. This will never line up, so we can just do it the same way we did with our oil to get it somewhat lined up. But firstly, let's just fix this. You can go. You will do. How did I even get that? 7 to 8 every 1 second. Speed 1, speed 1. And you need it 10 every 3. So yeah, maybe 2 is a better thing. That's 3 every second. Yeah, I think 2 is a better number for this one. And then we can line it up a bit more evenly. Oh, wait. Oh, that's fine. Let's do this. Nope. Move it down 1. For the simple reason we'll need 2 loaders. And we'll do it in the middle to not interfere with the water input. That will just kind of go out here. Water, water. There, there. That will give us outputs down here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Then we have done an insane amount this episode. But I am extremely pleased with what we have so far. Here is some power for you. Then we'll just need the stone in. Up here instead. That is luckily something I'll just steal from down here. What if we just take this part? Oh wait, we have the stone right here. Let's just use that then. No need to do it twice. So let's just take you to here and should we get you to run this way? No, we'll just get it inside the cell. That is fine. There we go. And this way, please. Here is the off split. With you. And you can continue on to the next one. And down here we'll just have 1 flare stack that can take care of let's do that in a second. I just want to expand you over first. So we have you times 2. Can you touch right there? You can. Perfect. And then we'll just do a flare stack. That is completely fine like this. Oh wait. I double placed something down. Did not mean to double click. But that is something I do once in a while. Do that, and there we are. Power wise, let's just get you to hook up. There. So that is pretty much the setup. That will give us a lot of chlorine out. And we will just kind of jump you down to the bottom. There's a stone, here's the chlorine. And please go in right here. I think that is the last spot we have in this cell for transporting things. But that will be used for this and for many other things, because that means we can get this onto the main bus as well. And finding a small spot for you should be easy enough, because we have one right here. And voila. Chlorine on the main bus. We have it going into this one as well. We just need to activate this with a small amount of water that we can steal from right over here. Pretty much going in where we need it. So once again, I somehow went way over time. Oh, we never hooked you up. That's why this is grinded to a halt. Whoops. We'll just do that right now. We never hooked up what's to any of this. Well. That is just unprofessional even. So let's just add in one right here and steal some water from you. There we go. And please take the water this way. And hook you up here and here, here and here. Might just do it like this. Here, here. Water for you. Oh, water in. That's water for you as well. They are... Oh yeah, that's not full yet. That's just because I had some surplus. We need to hook you up. That gives water for that one. This gives water for that one. And we'll just jump this one all the way through for this one. And there we have electrolyzing going. And now it's just a matter to see if this one can keep up with the production. But that will activate that. This will activate this part. And that means we can output our rare ore just out the back over to this little part. And that was finally rare materials after a long way around. But that should have all of them activated now. Hopefully it can produce enough. It will at least get more running than we had before. And that is the main thing we have to remember. That's a bit annoying. We can just remove you. Where can you fit in? probably have to take you 1, 2, 3. That's, oh, we have one right here. That's empty. Is that correct? Seems so. We can take this one. So let's just make sure we take the right one by doing this. This one will be our rare metals. And then we just need to put in a small amount of buffer, which we can do right here. 1, 2, 3. Just buff, buff. Limit to 2. So that is that, guys. I will end the episode here. It was a bit too long, or a bit longer than, oh, well, that has been the recurring theme of this Let's Play. Quite long episodes, but it's because I'm having so much fun designing these things and getting everything running. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll like this video, and if you're new, please remember to subscribe. It will help me out a lot, and then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.